Ricky Jr. TV. What's up with it? Listen, House of the Dragon Season 3, Episode 3. Listen, Rhaenyra finally got what she wanted. She got what she been chasing. She got what she needed. She got what she felt like and what she did deserve. What she did deserve, because she was the rightful heir, even though it probably still should have been Daemon. She got what she deserved. She just wasn't prepared. Spoilers ahead. She didn't make a lot of good decisions in this episode. And I think it started in the beginning when the show first came on and we see Daemon out there with the High Tower army, and Daemon was like, you know, if it was up to me, I would have just... But you can't go with me. I'm not a good person. Admittedly, I'm just not a good person. I would have burnt everybody. I would have burnt them all. Burn them all! They wouldn't even have a chance to send a fact they run with me, because I would have burnt up every goddamn body. I got a dragon. I done came with 2 other dragons, and I got to sit here and we just go on being it. No, your family specifically is the reason why me and then my niece didn't sit on the specifically the High Tower. Specifically. Hard men make the good, hard decisions. You know what I'm talking about? Soft times create soft men. However the saying goes. Viserys was a soft king, but Daemon not a soft man. You know what I'm talking about? As we watch as Rhaenyra's power out of control, we see the mental instability creeping in on her. You know what I'm saying? As she makes tough decisions. She got everything thrown at her at once. I get it. A lot of things were thrown at her at once that she wasn't prepared for. She just didn't make no good decisions this episode. I mean, she kind of did. I agree with her in a way with feeding the small folk. I kind of do, but now you done made your landed lords upset. You pissed them off. You weren't prepared for the goal not to be there. You beheaded Otto Hightower before you could find out some of the stuff you were hasty when you did that. You were hasty. I get it. You was mad because of what he did and the reason why but you were hasty. Now you don't know where all the gold is at. She made one good guess that Castle Rock had some gold. That was a good one. But I'm just saying, even in this episode, as she made tough decisions, there was the wrong decisions. At the same time, I'm like, in many occasions, I'm like, you the queen. Just kill him. Just kill him dead. Look, as the show has progressed, as the books has gone on, the longer it's gotten, I kind of understand why the Mad King did some of the stuff he did. I understand why Daenerys did what she did. Not saying that I agree with Daenerys or I agree with the Mad King. I'm just saying I understand. Because if I'm the king or the queen, it's just certain ways you just not gonna talk to me. You just not gonna talk to me, not any kind of old way. And then some people bet off dead anyway. Done fed them rich people them rats. Look, the only person in this episode that I feel like was truly justified in what they did was Corlys. That's the only one. That nigga, hey, your dead son's a bastard. The other dead son's a bastard. The little boy you're trying to get from, that's a bastard. Hey, rest in peace to his brother Armin, or whatever his name was. Rest in peace. Hey, I hope I ain't spoiling the show because we ain't seen it. We don't know exactly what they gonna do. But in the books, yeah, Corlys get his ass locked up. Yeah, she throw him in jail. But it's a part of her losing her mind and winding down the hill. She starts seeing enemies everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's an ally that she lost. Like all he asked you to do was, hey, baby, legitimize my sons. The only confusing thing about that is I don't think that you need the king or queen to legitimize your bastards. As a lord, you can do that on your own. You can legitimize your own bastards. You can say, these are my they are now my, you can do that. I do kind of understand her standpoint of her being afraid to legitimize them because her bastards, she legitimized them, but they were definitely bastards. And she wondered about how folk could think, but you the queen, now you can do whatever the hell you want. That's what pissed me off about it. You the queen, you can do whatever the hell you want. Down with them, burn them all. Burn them all! But of course, Corlys was pissed. Corlys' whole bloodline is gone. Listen, my son didn't even like women. He married you. We think he's dead. I think he did die in the show for real. He didn't die in the books, I don't think. It's one of them. He didn't die either in the books or the show. I can't remember, but we think he did. That's because of you and Daemon. We can't prove it, so we ain't never said nothing. I got a daughter that's gone, you know what I'm saying, that was married to Daemon. What else? Yeah, like I done lost my fake grandsons are dead. The bastards that wasn't really they gone. I just asked you to do this one little thing. I done lost my whole fleet. I done lost my castle. Driftmark is gone. There's pirates on Driftmark right now, just doing whatever they want to do to my castle and my people. And all I asked was that you legitimize my goddamn bastard sons. You can't even do that. You can't even do that. Rhaenyra didn't make a good decision. That's the only one I agree with. And let me get this out here before anybody give me some pushback. I want y'all to understand that the Targaryens are not good people. The Targaryens are not good people. They have never been good people. I know we followed them in the show and we've rooted for them in certain instances, and they have these dragons and they're cool and the rightful king and queen of Westeros at the time or whatever, but they are not good people. They came as king, queen, and conquerors. They are not good. They marry brother and sister. You can't get too mad. I mean, I'm team black. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm team black, but neither side are good peoples. The only thing that I will say when it comes to team black and team green is that team green, Otto Hightower, was intentionally trying to disrupt the bloodline because he wanted his bloodline to be on the throne. So he intentionally manipulated stuff, and Alicent foolishly fell for the trick. She married her best friend's dad, and then she heard the prophecy wrong and misunderstood it, and they usurped the throne with Aegon, who really didn't want the throne. He was just a young drunk, just out doing nothing. I'll say that. I don't like the Hightowers, but I don't like the Targaryens either. Targaryens aren't good people. Dang. The only good people in Westeros are... Damn. It ain't too many. But it's definitely not the Targaryens, green or black side. Neither one. So let's get back to this. So like I said, Corlys had a valid point. There's other people that had valid points in this episode. It's just that, like I said, Rhaenyra wasn't prepared for all of this. She thought about having the castle. She thought about reaching her goals. She didn't think about presiding over people. That's why if I was ever in that situation, or if I went back through time and I was presented that, I would never want to be king or queen. My ego is not that big. Let me go out and destroy. Let me sow chaos. Let me go to war. Let me rob and pillage my way back home. Rob and pillage all the way back to the house. Let me do that. But I don't want to sit and preside over anything. I don't want to be responsible for feeding these people. I don't want to be responsible for trade negotiations, for any systems of government. I don't want that. Just give me a small retinue of crash outs that's going to rock with me. Same for Daemon. Daemon want to rule, but Daemon not a ruler, man. Let Daemon. You see, Daemon don't give a damn. Daemon mindset is a lot like mine. Every time a problem comes, hey, man, I really should just burn you alive. Burn them all! How would you like that? I really should do that. It was so funny when, what's his name? Off the White, the name he chose. He was like, what title would you like? He said Targaryen. It's a hell the... Hey, that's how hard she fixed up. No. Not no damn Targaryen. You dirty bastard. But I'll say this. My boy Hugh the Hammer, he got a cold name. Hugh the Hammer. That's a dope title. A dope name. Too bad his wife went to Tumbleton. That's going to be a mess. I can't wait till next episode when we see how it goes down with Tumbleton, and we get to see spoilers ahead. You know, there's a betrayal coming ahead for Rhaenyra, a real big betrayal coming ahead. Let's go set Team Black back a little bit. Then we got my boy Daemon headed to the Vale. He's going to have to find out that his daughter is the one who was riding sheep stealer or sheep eater, whatever the damn dragon name is. He's going to have to find that out. And he's going to have to take a stand. Choose his daughter or choose his wife. That's his niece that he never really loved. We see Daemon don't give a damn because he was ready to kill his fake nephew when he found him. We can blame Daemon for that. Daemon should have looked harder. That boy didn't look like a Targaryen. I honestly thought it was a little girl when I first seen it. But yeah, I can't wait till next week's episode. I hope they show the Battle of Tumbleton. That should be a big one. Joey.